This carport's going to be great. It's 10 feet wide, 30 feet deep. They can put a lot of things under here. We're going to cut in this window. You pull the house wrap tight when you cut. Cuts a lot better than trying to work it, so you can make sure you keep it snug. Make sure to staple these in. Don't hit your finger. Clean off the sill. Good snug fit. We'll put the tape around that to seal it up a little later. There we go. We'll put this door in. I've got it all prepped. Just have to staple the wrap. Okay, this is a 36-inch door. I've already put the sill seal on the bottom. Swept out the floor. These doors keep getting heavier. Normally I don't do this. There's no wind, and I just have to walk around the building, but never leave a door unless you're by yourself. They're up on the side of the building. Just want to check for spacing. That looks really good. Go inside just for a minute. I want to show you something. You can see the space is equal all the way across, and that's what you want. And I did it before we pulled out the lock, what do we call it, the fastener that holds it together for shipping. We'll pull that out, and then we'll get this spacing correct. There's more at the bottom, a little bit less at the top, and it's tight in the middle. So we'll adjust that with shims, and we'll do the doorknob and so on. Just put that in until it's snug. Then we'll put a screw in. Okay. So over on this side, I don't know if you can pick that up or not, because it's quarter to 5/16 of a gap there, probably a quarter space up there, but it's tight here, so we have to put a shim in here where the doorknob goes anyway, the lock set, so we'll do that next. Let's see. That's a little snug. I'll pull that out just a little. Probably like that. Be nice to have three hands. So I'm going in behind that weather strip and above. I usually go above. See if I can get out of the way so you can see. It's just that it's hard to hold those. want to draw that out some, so we may have to experiment with this one. Let's see how it looks. Gotta back you up, sorry. It is hitting on the bottom because it's a protective strip that goes on the threshold. The spacing looks really good. It's perfect. And the weather strip on the bottom of the door makes it tight down there. So there you go. We'll put the doorknob on, and then we'll cut these shims off, and it's installed. So we'll just trim these cedar shingles right off. I use a utility knife. Just like that. The final step will be putting in the doorknob, the lock set. Some assembly required. Got a few pieces here. The hardware kit, the latch, and the keys. So I'll start with putting in the striker. This is already routed out, so it just sets right in there. Okay. So now you put the latch in. There's a right and a wrong way. You want it to go in this way, so when it hits the striker, it'll go in. Put that in there. Again, that's routed out. 2 screws. And the doorknob assembly. Of course, the key goes on the outside. I try not to move this at all so that it goes right together. Sometimes it does. Sometimes you have to fool with it. There we go. For me, this is the hardest part. There's 2 threaded screws. And to get those into that spot sometimes is a challenge. You want to make sure you don't cross thread these, because it's miserable if you do. Before I tighten it, I always put both screws in. I think that got it. So there you go, it's in there. Then of course the key, I always check the key. This garage is actually getting two doors, so there's 2 lock sets. We got it keyed alike. We'll make sure that that key works on the other one as well. So there it is, good and solid. All done. And it's time to put in a window. When you're putting in windows, it's super important that you bring some nails with you. Be right back. I bet this will work better. Oh, definitely. It's been a bit of a problem with windows this year, like everything else. Some of the stores stopped carrying a certain brand because the companies merged or shut down or closed up or went south for the winter. I don't know what it was. So this style window still fits our openings, which is I'm really happy about. About $195 for a 3-foot by 4-foot double hung, low E insulated glass with a screen. It's a nice window. Make sure you're a good shot with a hammer. You don't want to catch this nailing fin, this J-channel, built-in J-channel. It will break off, especially down on the corners. Get a ladder nail off the top. 2x4s, 8-foot, stayed the same this week. There you go. I need to go get another roll of roof wrap to finish this last course. We'll be cutting this ridge vent area out and putting on a mesh. It's a screen. You can see right through it. Let air out. Keep bugs out. Let air out as well. Yeah. We're closing this up. I had to go get another roll of roof wrap. That was $63 for a 1,000 square foot roll. That's a pretty good price, actually. The Triflex, the black stuff's a little bit more money. They both work just as well, I think. The 5/8 OSB is, let's see, it's at $31.47. 5/8 CDX is $1.10 cheaper than OSB. I just have never seen that. A lot of things I haven't seen this year. Well, let's put some roof wrap on. All right, well, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I've enjoyed making these videos. It's a lot of fun. If you did like it, I would appreciate it if you'd subscribe. Hit that like button. That helps me a lot. Also, there's a bell I guess you can tap that makes it so you get reminded when a video comes out. It tells you about that. Hoodies. I am just so blessed of, they've been flying out of here. I can't believe it. So I'm excited about that. Thank you very much. We have an order coming in another week. I tried to get some larger sizes. A lot of you had wanted those. Hopefully I got the right sizes for you. And Canada, I'm sorry about that we didn't. We're going to see about putting that onto the shipping so that it can go to Canada. A lot of you have asked about that. Thank you very much. Have a good week, and we'll have another one coming out in a few days. Thank you.